Do you ever find yourself replaying a date or a conversation and you're wondering, gosh, are they really ready for a relationship? Maybe they say all the right things, but there's something that just feels off. Or they seem great at first, but over time you start noticing patterns of inconsistency. If you have an anxious attachment style, it can be really easy to focus on whether you're doing enough to keep someone interested. But here's the truth. Emotional availability, it isn't about you proving your worth. I'm going to say that again. It isn't about you proving your worth. It's about whether the other person is truly capable of showing up for a healthy and secure connection. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to spot both the red and the green flags of emotional availability early on, and how to use self-awareness to make better choices in love. Hi, by the way, I'm Kaylee Larkin. I help individuals to attract secure relationships, reduce relational stress, and set better boundaries. Emotional availability is one of the most important qualities to look for in a partner, and understanding it can save you a lot of heartache down the road. So let's dive in. So first, let's define emotional availability. It's somebody who they're open, they're willing, and they're able to engage in meaningful connection. So this doesn't mean they're perfect. It doesn't mean they're free from insecurities, but it does mean that they can communicate honestly, even about difficult topics. They can take responsibility for their emotions, their actions, and they can be present and consistent in how they show up with you. On the flip side, someone who's emotionally unavailable, they might avoid vulnerability, they might struggle to commit, or they might be inconsistent in their words and their actions. So knowing what to look for, that's the first step to make confident and secure choices when dating and in relationships. So let's start with the positive. Here are a few green flags that signal someone is emotionally available. So first, they communicate openly and consistently. They're willing to share their feelings, they ask you about your feelings, and they follow through on what they say. So for example, if they say, I'm going to call you tomorrow, they actually do call you tomorrow. And they take accountability. So if there's a misunderstanding or a mistake, they own their part and they work to repair it. They respect your boundaries. They listen when you express your needs and they don't pressure you to compromise them. And they're comfortable with emotional depth. So they don't shy away from deeper conversation about values and feelings or the future. Some red flags to look out for would be inconsistency. So one day they're all in with you into building a future together, the next they're distant or they're unclear about what they want. Or maybe they completely avoid vulnerability, so they deflect answering personal questions, or they change the subject when emotions come up, or they keep conversations surface level. Another red flag is blaming other people. So instead of taking responsibility for their actions, they might blame their ex or their job or their circumstances for why they can't fully show up and commit to a relationship with you. They don't respect your time or your boundaries, so they might cancel plans last minute or show up late or dismiss your needs as unimportant. And if you notice these behaviors consistently, it's worth pausing to evaluate whether this person is truly ready for a healthy and secure romantic relationship. Here's an important piece of this. So being able to recognize emotional availability, it starts with self-awareness. So ask yourself, okay, am I clear on what I want and what I need in a relationship? And am I willing to let go of someone who can't meet those needs? And when you have an anxious attachment style, it can be easy to focus on making things work no matter what. I know I've seen that happen. I've experienced it myself. But when you build a secure relationship, that's about being honest about whether the person who's in front of you is capable of meeting you where you are. So I encourage you to take a moment after each date to reflect on how you feel. Like, do I feel seen? Do I feel heard? Do I feel valued? Do their actions align with their words? Like, are they actually interested in building a future with me? Because ultimately, if that's what you want in a relationship, you want to stick to that. These questions can help you tune into your instincts instead of getting stuck in overthinking or justifying someone else's behavior. And if you're unsure about someone's emotional availability, try this exercise that I share with my clients. So make a list with 2 columns. One is a green flag and one is a red flag column. So after each interaction, you can write down behaviors or patterns that you've noticed. And over time, you'll see whether the person consistently shows up in a way that feels secure. Or if there's recurring red flags, that might signal they're not ready for a deeper connection. And it's not like, this isn't about us being overly critical. It's about you're noticing patterns so you can make informed and empowered decisions. So remember, emotional availability, it's not about grand gestures or perfect behavior. It's really not. It's about consistency, it's about vulnerability, and kind of like that back and forth mutual respect that is necessary for a great romantic relationship. So if someone shows you they're not emotionally available, it's not your job to fix them, and it's not your job to wait until they're ready, because you deserve someone who can meet you with the same openness and care that you bring to the table. So if you've been working on attracting secure relationships or navigating boundaries, I have something really exciting coming soon. It's a course packed with practical exercises and guided meditations, which is my specialty, and tools to help you confidently move towards the love you deserve. So stay tuned for more details. You don't want to miss out on that. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. Helps me reach more people, and you never know who you're going to help either. So thank you very much for your support. And this is Kaylee Larkin wishing you a beautiful relational journey.